Alright, everybody, I am back, man. It is June 1, 2023, the first day of the month. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. That's what my partner Brian, man, said earlier, man. Just had that song in my head. But anyway, man, let me show you how I got 10 points on the ES. So should I say, man, I took my trade on the MES, but man, it's all the same using ICT Concepts. Alright, so when I came into the market, this is what I was looking at. It was around this time I came into the market around about 7 o'clock when I started charting everything. So it was around this time right here. This is a 15-minute chart. And what I saw, first thing I saw was these nice looking equal highs or relative equal highs. ICT talks about that a lot. These relative equal highs, I normally mark relative equal highs red. And then the low of the overnight session at that particular time was this swing low right here. Let's mark overnight low. So this is what I was looking for. I was looking at those equal highs. I was looking at this, but I normally keep these the same. This saying overnight high, that's saying overnight low, but just for purposes so you can see that these are equal highs. So what I was just waiting on, really, to be perfectly honest with you, is for one of these to be rated. Now, the way it had been trading, we had filled a daily gap yesterday, and then it looked like we were coming back out the gap. So in my mind, I didn't know exactly which way we might go, but I was leaning more towards bullish. I just wanted to see which way it was going to go first, man. If it did take out these equal highs first, get rejected, and then come down, then it was going to show me that price wanted to come lower. But if we took out this swing, which was the overnight low, or kept lower and took out the previous day low and got a rejection, then I was going to look for my play up. And what do you know? Let's stretch that out some. Right around 9:30 on the open, this candle is on the open on the 15-minute chart. We came and took out the overnight low. Then we took it out again 9:45, but we did not touch the previous day low. We made our move up, and then what I look for then is a shift in market structure. Let's drop down to the 5-minute chart. So when we got that shift in market structure, what I was looking at is this candle right here. This candle right here is considered a breaker. By what ICT teaches, that's a breaker. That's also a shift in market structure. So what I was waiting for was a closure above that particular candle, but also what I was watching for is I wanted to see us close above this area right here. Let me move that up. That's just pointing down to the candle that's the breaker candle, because see, it's the last up candle before the down move, taking the last bit of liquidity, and then we came up. This candle right here, we get a closure above, but I was looking for this particular area right here to have a candle to close in it. And also, let's go back to the 15-minute chart. Also on the 15-minute, we had this gap right here. So I wanted a candle to close on this side of this gap, this side, to show that it was all the way looking to go bullish. Because what I didn't want is sometimes you'll get up in here, you'll get a rejection off a gap, and then it'll be coming back to your breaker, but really all it's doing is bouncing. Once I get a closure in this gap or past this gap, it lets me know, okay, what we're trying to do is we're trying to go bullish. I felt like those equal highs were what we were shooting for. Once we form this gap, I figured, man, that's what we were going to mark our entry on. So on the 5-minute, I marked my entry right here at the top of this particular candle, which was 41.86. Traded back down into it, dug a little lower, went as low as 41.84.50. So let's see, I got in there 41.86.50. So we went down 2 points, man, and then we got our move up. Got my 10 points. Let me pull up Ninja Trader, because that's where I execute on to show you guys. And here is my execution on Ninja Trader. As you see, plain as day. You see my entry 41.86.75, which is right on top of this candle on the MES. Came into it, went down a good point, 2 points and about 3 ticks, so almost 3 points. Went down on the MES, and then we got our move up. I got out at 41.97, 25, which was right above this swing, because you know you can get above a swing and then get taken out. The equal highs were right here. Let me put some on top of those relative equal highs. So as you guys can see, yeah, those were the relative equal highs right there. I know I have something for some equal highs. There we go. There we go. The red line was the equal highs, but I got out right around this swing, took my 10 points. Now, as you see, the market kept trading. But hey, I took my 10 points and I got up out of there. But anyway, man, that's my execution. That's what I did using ICT Concepts. I also traded this. Now, this is the MES. This is just what I traded with my own personal funds. Just one contract. Got 10 points, but I also traded in my performance accounts with Apex and 2 of my performance accounts, and had the same success, man. So I just wanted to show this execution. 10 points using ICT Concepts. Liquidity was taken. Market structure shift. Traded back down into a gap and a breaker. Whew, like magic, man. Thing like magic, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's not magic. It's the ICT Concepts. And to show you even more, if we really want to get all the way, into the weeds, look at this. Now, this green line represents the breaker. This down to a 2-minute chart. Let me just show y'all something right quick. If we really want to get all the way into the weeds. Now, you're not going to have the perfect entry every time. So don't try to look for the perfect entry every time. Just try to find a good entry that doesn't affect your drawdown. Look at that on the 2-minute chart. Here's the breaker. Maybe could have mapped that out and said, hey, maybe it'll come try to fill this gap. Look at it on the 2-minute chart. Right into this gap, which this is a break on the 2-minute chart as well. Boom. We went right up. Alright, but anyway, man, see the trade, take the trade, execute, and I'm out.